can't argue with y'all for another 2 days. So, okay, y'all right. There's a lot of R. Shelleys in this world, and she is one of them.
What's up, you guys, and welcome on another episode. If you're joining us for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't make it your last time. So make sure you smash the subscribe button and turn your bell notification on. You guys, we are going to be talking about this creator because this creator is currently going viral. She had posted a video with her boyfriend. So this lady played this game with her boyfriend and she posted it online. But one thing she did that's gotten a lot of people talking is the fact that she revealed the age of the boyfriend, and people have been on her neck to a point where it led to a back and forth between this creator and another creator because they said this is giving a pedo movement. Like, why are you 26 and dating a guy that is 19? Like, it's literally not making any sense. This has been going on and people are having this conversation about age. I'm sure we've had so many times where people have mentioned that age does not matter. But in this case, is this still the same, or age does matter in some certain way? I have put together all of this clip without wasting much time. Let's get right into what people have to say about a 26-year-old woman who is currently dating a 19-year-old guy.
I'm not sure what's going on and why so many weird people are rising up from the pits of hell. But hear me when I say this, there is nothing a 19-year-old can offer a 26-year-old woman besides in bubblegum, okay? And the fact that this lady doesn't find that disturbing, that you're literally in a relationship, have feelings for, romantically involved with a teenager when you are pushing 30. The math is not mathing, and I'm so proud of today's society for calling out and talking about more taboo topics that was swept under the rug during our parents' time. And to the men, let me hold your hand when I say this. You bragging about being with an older woman at a younger age is not the flex that you think it is, babes. And to that tennis match that was going on in her head when she knew consciously it was not right, but it just happened. Babes, you were just justifying your bad actions because he's technically legal. Gel.
And then my thing.
No, my thing with you, like what? My thing with you is you need to leave that kid alone. What is being talked about right here? Your play date don't have this. Your play date don't have this. He's not a man yet. God, come strike me right now. Why the fuck would I be up here begging for cash apps? Are you okay? That's what I'm saying. You went on my page for a few quick seconds and made up anything to respond because you have nothing more to say than he's over 18. You're nasty. I hate the two P's, panhandlers and pedos. Shut up, B. Diddy. Like, what's being talked about right now? You like kids. You like kids. Nobody think their life is perfect. I talk about my life all the time. Like, what? I'm not with a kid. A kid is your lover. He just can fill out to be a PCA. You're disgusting and lonely. We are aunties, moms, dads, uncles, cousins. We don't care what you're trying to defend. You are nasty and have a kink that you need to handle. Up here talking about some, we don't know who you are, it, she. We know who you are, though. A pedo. Y'all not trying to figure out what I am. Y'all trying to figure out what I like, and that's okay. We know exactly what you are and exactly what you like. Kids and a pedo. I give little boy worms. You know, see? Stop doogle the little man.
I don't get to anybody's TikTok beef, but Pre Don't Care brought up a very important. There are a lot of women predators out here that that basically prey on young boys. And it's not spoken about it. The person that they're having a back and forth with is pushing 30. And it's being alleged that she's been talking to this person since they were 17. There is nothing that a person who has a teen on the back of his age can do with a person who's pushing 30. If he can't rent a hotel for you, there's nowhere he should be licking you. If he can't rent a car for you, there should be nowhere he should be licking you. If he just graduated high school, there should be nowhere he should be even in contact with you. If he can't buy you a drink, you shouldn't be dating him. We need to focus on women predators just like we focus on men predators, because both of them are nasty. Both of them are disgusting, and both of them are attacking our youth.
Yeah, you can't convince me that somebody who's in like their mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s, who date people who are under the age of 21, but at the legal age for their states, let's say 17, 18, 19, you cannot convince me that they're not dating that person because they don't believe that they are easily that they are easier to manipulate or control than somebody who's their own age. Can't convince me otherwise, because what in the absolute fuck would you have in common with somebody who is 17, 18, or 19 or below the age of 21 when you are of the age range of 26 to 31. Hello? Quickly, tell me they don't. They don't have things in common. And also, you don't think it's like weird saying that to a friend? Like, if I told one of my friends, mind you, I'm in my early 30s, if I told one of my friends, hey, yeah, I'm talking to this new guy, he's 18, they will look at me like I was batshit crazy. They will question my sanity at that point. You can't even take that person to a damn bar. That person can't even rent a car. Oh my God. Also, questions that need answers. Why can't you date somebody your own age? Hello? Why are these people not dating people their own age? It's like when I see a man or a woman, when I see a man or woman who's in their like mid 40s dating somebody who's in their early 20s, I automatically think, oh yeah, the people who are in their own age range recognize that they ain't shit. So they can't pull people in their own age range anymore. They have to pull somebody younger because typically, I'm not saying all the time, but typically people who are younger have less dating experience. So sometimes they can't recognize when they're being manipulated. They can't recognize a bum in somebody. And I'm not saying that older people, like, it can't happen to somebody who's older either. I'm just saying that a lot of people who are their age probably already seen and they can smell the game on them. Somebody who possibly only had 2 long-term relationships, you can't tell me they're gonna be able to smell the game on them. Not all the time. Probably not every time. Please do not come into my comments with but some of these younger people have old souls. Them liking to listen to Mary J. Blige or fucking Keith Sweat, don't give them an old soul, babe. That's a weird argument. Or the legality versus morality. Just because they are of legal age in your state does not mean that you are not morally fucking bankrupt and we are not looking at you like you are a weirdo. Let me not say we, I'll speak for myself. I will look at you like you are a fucking creep and a damn weirdo. I'm just speaking for myself on this one because I'm in my early 30s. Somebody who's between the age of 17 to 21, for me, I look at as like kids. They come off as kids to me personally. Stop robbing these kids of their goddamn youth. Let them be kids. These people should be experiencing relationships with people of their own age range. I just think it's not right, and I think that shit is weird as fuck.
No, did y'all hear about that content creator and she dating a 19-year-old and y'all know Pre don't play. She in her ass like real bad. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then so Pre was like, I Aunt Shelly. So now everybody call her Aunt Shelly.
So let's talk about this whole Bori Billion situation. She's 26, but she's dating a 19-year-old man. I've seen a lot of takes about this, and people are pretty much condemning her for dating a man so young. Now, at the end of the day, he's of legal age and he's a consenting adult. So legal wise, ain't shit gonna happen to her and ain't shit that we can do about it, right? And am I saying that it's right? Hell no. But I always kind of have a little bit of a different perspective when I see things like this. I always want to know the why. What is the motivation for these age gap relationships? Because she isn't the first to do it and she surely won't be the last. Now, we don't know this lady personally, right? We don't know her past experiences or traumas. We don't know what's in here and we don't know what's in here. But when we see these older adults date teenagers or minors, there's always some type of underlining concerning motivation. One of those motivations can be insecurity, where an older individual may pursue a younger partner to boost their self-esteem or to feel younger themselves. Immaturity. In some cases, older adults may prefer dating younger people because they are emotionally and mentally less mature. Older adults might avoid relationships with peers due to past negative experiences or due to difficulties in connecting with people their own age. Also, a person may grow up in an environment where age gap relationships have been normalized. If a person experienced an early age gap relationship but still has some type of unresolved issues such as power imbalance or manipulation, that individual might seek to recreate the same dynamics in the current relationship that they are in now. I'm not saying that she did actually experience an age gap relationship when she was younger, but you also got to think about if she grew up in an environment where her mom and her dad has a huge age gap, her grandparents has a huge age gap, and nobody ever said anything about it. From a standpoint of somebody who is just not conscious or aware of that shit, they actually do think that that shit is normal. But I do believe she has a child, and I'm not coming for the kid or trying to be disrespectful when I say this, but I don't think that she would be okay if somebody that was an older teenager or in their 20s was actively pursuing her young child. That would feel wrong. He's too damn old or she's too damn old for that child, right? So I guess when we get to the being over the age of 18, people seem to think as long as it's legal, it's okay. But it's not. And that's why we have to make a conscious decision to unlearn a lot of the fucked up shit that we were either taught as youngins or just saw growing up around us. Everything that we saw, isn't okay. It isn't right. That's why therapy is definitely essential in every community, especially the Black community. So I just want her to take a step outside of the situation and realize like everybody isn't trying to condemn you just because it's something to do. There's actually a concerning like aspect of this relationship that's going on. But hey, we just the messengers. You ain't gotta listen to us. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because again, at the end of the day, it ain't illegal to do it. But I just want you to think of it from this standpoint that there's something that may have happened to you in your past or your upbringing that caused you to normalize this shit, and it isn't necessarily correct. And you have the opportunity to course correct, but that's only if you want to.
30 years old acting like they 19. They be having my age, especially in Atlanta. Girl, in Atlanta, you gotta take what you can get. I don't give a what y'all talking about. You take what you can get. I don't give a
What do you mean by that? What do you mean, you in Atlanta, you gotta take what you can get? Like, that's still bugging me the F out. Here's what I think you meant by that. I think you believe that the majority of men your age or older in Atlanta are queer. And because you probably don't want to date a queer man, or a man you think is DL, you think the way to go is to date men that are younger, because you believe a lot of men younger are only looking for girls or don't know better about their sexuality yet. That makes this even worse. Like, you mean to tell me you would rather date a teenager because he's straight than try to find love with a man your age or older if he was queer? Because that's the energy that I was getting from what you were saying. That's just me.
I'm here and argue with y'all for another 2 days. So, okay, y'all right. There's a lot of R. Shelleys in this world, and she is one of them. And then she made another video.
Honestly speaking, Pri is absolutely right. If you are able to get on the internet and boast about you dating a 19 years old and think that you will get backlash, you must be in a different world, because we are in a time where people will call you out for BS like that. Not only was Bori boasting about dating a 19 years old, but when people called her out on this, she kept saying, oh, stop worrying about me and my boyfriend, and that's none of your business, and age is just a number, and just trying to dismiss the fact that she's dating a young person who is not in her age bracket at all. And if you know anything about Pri, you know that she's gonna always call out BS and say what's on her mind. And I absolutely agree with Pri, because it's just like, if you're dating a 19 years old and you're like 27, 28, you should not be even focused on dating a 19 years old. You should be focusing on dating someone that's probably the same age as you. Because that 19 years old still trying to get that life together. They're probably in college. They live with their parents, all these things. So why would you want to date them? It just makes no sense to me. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on this. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments.
What do you guys think about this 26-year-old woman who is just flaunting a 19-year-old boyfriend? There was a video that has been deleted. I've been trying to get that clip, but it has been deleted. But I could hear from at the beginning when she was talking about how she's in Atlanta and you just get what you get. Because a lot of these men are down low, gay men and stuff like that. This is just what comes her way and this is what she's getting and she's taken by it. And she said she doesn't even care. She made a video saying she doesn't even care. I really do not know what she was expecting posting that online, because I'm sure she's, grown enough to know that that is very controversial and people are definitely going to talk about it. I don't know if she was expecting people to clap for her in the comment section for being a 26-year-old woman and dating a teenager. Like, I don't know what she was expecting. I don't know the thought process behind that. But even someone not as grown as I will understand the fact that if I post this thing, people are going to come at me. This comment said, they can't even go anywhere with you. You go to the right restaurant, you can't even have a bottle of wine because your boo is at the table. What do you think about the age difference? I feel like if it was the other way around, maybe there would not be issue, or some people might still even talk. But then because it's a woman who is pushing 30 and a guy who is still in his teenage years, like literally just let him experience and just date his own people and just date his own age range so that he can grow and learn with his own people. Like there is a level of manipulation that is going on between these two people, and this is what people are saying. Another one said it is weird, yes, but 26 and 19 is not a pedo. What they are doing is not illegal. What we're supposed to do about it, like folks gonna do what they do, and that's the thing. He's already above 18, and people believe that that is the only excuse he has to counter what people have been saying. Like she has been replying, and she has been in the comment section of people stitching a video, and what she's saying is over 18, so it's not like what they are doing is illegal. Another person said, people are purposely being obtuse and trying to justify it. Like you all said, jail immediately, because what does your grown desperate ass want with a teen? Yeah. The last one I have said, but it is okay for a younger woman to want to date an older man. Come on now, it's not that deep. I met my wife when I was 20, she's 26. We are still together and we've been good. I take care of her, she takes care of our kids. Yeah, she's not the very first person to do it. Like she said in one of her videos, she said it herself. Like she's not the very first person to do it, and she's not going to be the last. Like, why are people having so much to say about a relationship that she does not care? But it's on social media. As long as you're posting it on social media, you are inviting the opinions of thousands of people, and they are going to say it the way they feel. So let me know what you guys think about this conversation. Let me know what you think about this woman who is 26 and dating a 19-year-old guy. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I will catch you guys in the next episode.